Wow, what's this? Another Voices of the Void video that isn't a part of the Let's Play series? What did you do? Cancel it? Yeah. So yeah, maybe Let's Plays aren't the right type of content for me, you know, it's... my, computer kinda has a problem called, it sucks. Anyways, I'm trying something new here. Knowing how I am, I'm probably gonna give up on this style of content just like I do with everything else. But if all goes well, I'm gonna keep doing this. In case it isn't obvious already, there's gonna be spoilers in this video, so you've been warned. Don't watch anymore if you don't want to be spoiled. This is your last chance. Leave. Now. 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 So, Voices of the Void 0.8 is out now, and I have played through it 1.5 times. I'm gonna be completely honest here, I think 0.8 was the best update ever for this game. I genuinely think this is the best update they've ever had. Obviously, ignoring a few of the annoying guys and some of the bugs, this update added so much content, dude. Like, the changes were just phenomenal. Let's get the obvious out of the way, the map. The map has been completely changed, and I think it looks so much better. I feel like the old forest just looked like way too bright for this kind of game. Now it's super dark, more scary, and green. The Kerfur forms. Holy Kerfur, that's a lot. They added like 2 billion of them, and they all look really, really good. Like the bird, and of course the 2 new Maxwell types. They're funny. I like them a lot. We got the silly little green guy, who's totally not a government drone. And then you got Eriewell. That one's really fun to throw around. You should try it. Could I also just quickly mention that, like, I've been playing this game for not even a year, and it's completely transformed. It is crazy. The new Transformer areas look really good as well. Like, they just look super nice. And there are a ton more props to work with now. Custom assets have also kind of been changed a lot in this update. Pictures, posters, and rugs now have a full menu dedicated to allowing you to choose what image you want to use. And not to mention the grid that shows up when you place posters and rugs, that is super useful for lining things up properly. And oh my gosh, the 3D printer is finally manageable. You can actually look through your files properly without getting lost. And they've also added new properties that you can configure on those models as well, which is super nice. If you're in need of a tutorial for the new 3D models, or even just pictures or anything in general, I've got a tutorial linked in the description and the comments, as well as a much more detailed one if you're specifically looking for 3D printer models. Anyway, those are all the noteworthy changes that I thought I should mention for the good section of this video. Now we're going to move on to my mixed feelings. Okay, we're going to start this off with a very controversial topic here. The boss fights. Half the community seems to like the boss fights, while the other half really hates them. This game is meant to be more of a horror game, but the boss fights are fun, but at the same time they can be not fun because the combat in this game isn't great. Don't get me wrong, I really like the idea of boss fights, but I think there should be other ways to get rid of them, or at least make them not required, because some players just cannot get past these. And sometimes these bosses can get stuck, which leads to something like the Kilfer forever playing its boss theme for no reason.
Round 3. Third time's the charm, right? You're not gonna hurt me or my buddy. Wherever the heck he is. I hear the battle music. No, seriously, where is he? Maybe? Maybe. He must be stuck. What happened to my evil Kerfus? But I don't want... Oh, okay, but, like, you can spoil it because, like, my evil Kerfur, like, hecked off. Mine just hecked off. Like, it's just gone. It went off the map, and it never came back. And I'm okay with that, I think. He fell in the water. Did that kill him?
Special thanks to Lynn for letting me use some clips from her stream. They were super helpful for making this video. I really do like Kilfer. I think it's a good feature. It just really needs to be fixed up a little bit, and then I think it'd be perfect. I think the boss should automatically despawn if it's far enough from the player for a certain amount of time, because if it just stays on the map and disappears from the radar, there's nothing else you can really do except hope you can somehow find him. Then once you do find him, you gotta hope you can actually kill him. The next boss is the fire tank. It is the most difficult thing ever put into this game. Now, Dr. Knows has put in the 0.8.1 patch notes that he will be nerfed way into the ground. Thank goodness. This guy was really annoying, but I'm still going to point out my issues anyway since this video is overall about the 0.8 update. To kill this guy, you've got to stun him with a Molotov and then go behind him and hit him with a crowbar. And even then, you gotta hope you don't catch on fire, get blown up, or that he runs over you. If any of those happen, you're basically gonna die because this guy is just so overpowered. Of course, you're supposed to buy the fire suit, but even then, he could still run over you and just annoy you. Not to mention, he also has infinite fuel, so he'll forever run around your map, slowing down your game and annoying you unless you decide to kill him. Thankfully, it seems that each and every one of my problems with this guy are going to be fixed in the 0.8.1 update, so he's not much of a problem anymore. That's about it for my mixed thoughts. Now we're gonna get to the most controversial part, the things that I hate. I'm gonna get the most controversial one out of the way. The boars. I hate these guys so much. They just kind of float around the map, lagging your game to death, and I'm pretty sure they respawn. Like, they were scary at first, but after seeing them 3 or 4 times, they're really just more annoying to see than anything else because they chase you non-stop and constantly try and kill you. I wouldn't be as frustrated about these guys if they'd actually just disappear after a bit, but no, instead they gotta hang around the map, terrorize you, and freeze your game. I'm really hoping that performance relating to these guys gets fixed, and that at some point in the future, these guys don't spawn every single night. The way that I deal with these guys is actually shown in the footage. I just take a recycling bin, go hunting for them, and shove them in the bin. It's so stupid and it's gonna be patched, but as of right now, I think that's the easiest way to get rid of them. Up next, we've got the addition of cancer into the game. My main concern is that it just permanently removes your health forever, and there's constantly coughing that just happens every now and then, and it's kind of irritating. It's not really scary, I just get annoyed by the sound more than anything else. Now I want to talk about Kerfur dying so easily. This update has added so many ways for Kerfur to just die for no reason. Pretty much anything that can hurt the player can now hurt Omega Kerfur. It's not very nice because it disassembles them into a bunch of pieces that are nearly impossible to carry back home unless you do several trips. I wish they'd either make it easier to carry him back home, or just make things deactivate him instead of literally ripping him into pieces. And I'm aware that there's multiple ways you could destroy him even in 0.7, but they just keep adding more ways, and I think they should think of how frustrating it is to put him back together. So that was pretty much it. Overall, I really do like the update. I just had to get out a few things that I really didn't like. I love this game a lot, and I really do just want what's best for it. And if you agree or disagree with some of the things in this video, that's perfectly okay. Everybody's got their own opinions, and let's just agree to disagree. Thank you. I hope you at least enjoyed this video a little bit. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Gotta get a hold of some pigskin. This is my shimmering life prize. All I must do is create a diversion. What could distract people who love sports? Sports. 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 Sports.